Good morning, Graham Doessel, MyCRA Specialist Credit Repair Lawyers in Brisbane, founder and CEO. We're the only law firm in the entire country that work exclusively in the area of default removal, inquiry removal, judgment removal, and repayment history information, RHI. That new thing that's on there that 14 days, 15 days late, and boom, no finance. So look, I thought I'd have a quick chat today about what the hardest part of my job is. And that's a little hard to explain because there's a number of different things that we could talk about. Emotionally, the hardest part is if we can't find a way to remove a default. Thankfully, that's very rare. In fact, our audited success rate is 91.6%. Our actual success rate is probably quite a lot higher than that. So it doesn't happen very often. The hardest part of the job, I suppose, from a technical point of view, is when we get a new creditor and they don't understand the legislation. We have to work with them and educate them on what the laws really are. We have to let them know that yes, they might be really good at being a lender or a telco or an energy company, but they're not so good at following the rules for listing defaults and the privacy regulations. And no one likes to be shown they're wrong. It's human nature. But we have to find a way to do that every single day, multiple times a day, and do it in a way that the creditor's not going to hate us because we're going to deal with them again in the future. Pardon me. And so that's probably the hardest thing, is finding that fine balance between doing what we need to do for you, our client, but also maintaining that relationship with the creditor so they're going to remove your default as soon as possible, and that we don't make them look like a moron, because they're not. Their focus is not credit reporting. Their focus is, I don't know, renting TVs or giving out credit cards or whatever it might be. So our expertise in this area is unparalleled, unmatched in the entire country. We know as soon as we see your file what our chances are of getting the default removed in most cases. Again, unless it's a very new creditor. Because we know where they make mistakes every single time. So that's probably the hardest part of the job. Anyway, getting back on track, that's probably the hardest part of the job. Playing nice when sometimes we just love to get in there and bang some heads together. But we all know in the real world, that's not how things happen if you want to maintain relationships. So we do this stuff, we do it very, very well. If you have a bad credit rating that you need fixed, if you have an uncertainty about your credit file, give us a call on 1300 667 218. Talk to one of my lawyers, paralegals or support team, and we can step you through the process of what's on your credit file, what all the information on your credit file means, and if there's something there you need removed, we can tell you what your options are, what the costs are, likelihood of success and timeframes, and get you back on track so you can move forward with your financial life. Okay, 1300 667 218. Graham Doessel from MyCRA Lawyers in Brisbane. Thanks very much.